Hello and welcome to the KWS product development field in Falmere, Cambridgeshire, and welcome to the 2021 growing season. Yay! We made it, we've got some crops. We have an interesting year lined up. We've got lots of good trials to look at, looking at breeding and how the varieties that you end up sowing get developed, what makes them shine. So a nice in-depth look at plant breeding, but also this field, the PDF, and some of the agronomy trials. So if you want to get regular updates, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So the field has been here for, this is the 11th year, the 11th season on this site. And the whole idea behind the field was to, have all of the crops in one place, because farmers obviously just don't grow wheat, but also to showcase the agronomy trials that we're doing. Because of the range of different crops and the different subjects that we're going to cover, the PDF is still probably one of the most valuable sites that you can visit in the summer. We have a new field plan for this year. We've decided to mix it up a bit. This big blocks that we used to have in the middle of the field has been cut into two. So we now have a 6 crop rotation here. The original block along the back, which was a wheat sugar beet, has gone into a conservation ag no-till trial layout. So going into full direct drilling and cover crops, and we'll be looking at varieties, and very, very nicely will give us a contrast to the full till not 12 meters away. So as you can see here, we've actually got some oilseed rape established this year. Obviously a bit of a challenge with oilseed rape at the moment, and all of this was grown under fleece at the time of sowing. So fortunately we have some plants currently, and as you can see, under nets to keep the pigeons off. We have a nice wide walkway, and then we go across, and next to this is our first wheat. A lot of varieties coming through at the moment, and one of the key things we always get asked is about tillering ability. And so you can see here some very, very big seed rate differences in this trial. So this is a nice first wheat block that we'll be looking at in detail later on in the season. And then around the outside we still have some of the more quirky trials, things that we're looking at. So we have some late sown winters versus springs, spring oats and winter oats, and also some barley work as well, which we'll be delving into. To make sure you get a better feel for the site, we'll put the drone up and talk you through that footage. Need to do a little dance. Do 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 do. In the top corner we've got the BYDV barley trial, along with a small seed treatment trial also on barley. In the foreground you can see the late drilled wheat after the cover crops have disappeared, setting up for next year. In the middle we've got the oilseed rape grown in cages, and you can see the first wheat above that with 2 runs of demo plots and a block, and you can see the seed rate differences. Up by the houses and towards the car we've got a couple of trials, and you can see one's just gone in. This is winter wheat versus spring wheat, and there'll be another sow date to go in. In the middle body of the field there will be spring peas and sugar beet, as well as another set of trials looking at spring oats. And in the foreground we've got the late drilled direct drill into last year's straw wheat stubble. The left hand side of that there is the late drill cover crop gone in, and then in the middle there we can see the wheat versus barley, the trials, also the barley demos. And in the corner you might have just spied some winter oat and spring oat sow date trials going in as well. And now on top of that is a third cereal, and that's exclusively rye, with the rye demos and also a set of trials with that. Next time we're going to have an in-depth look at our BYDV barley trial. So if you want to get the regular updates, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel, or links to social media are in the details below.